Back again with another episode for y'all. Talkative Sports Podcast. Once again, I have my co-host, co-pundit, co-whatever you want to call it, co-owner, co-friend, co-brother, Kaz with me, and I'm Shegs. And let's get right to it. But before we get to it, I'd like to thank you all for the subscribers. Those things have been skyrocketing lately, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate the views. The views have been consistently in the 200 range. Like, we love to see it. We love to see it. And we promise we will keep pushing out content for y'all. All right. We're trying to do two a week. But with all the
Just
games,
need to get our
you know,
SHIT together.
yeah, it's just life, But we love doing this just as much as anything else. So we're not going nowhere. But yeah, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Drop a
Please.
like, drop a comment. This is live too, so
Don't be afraid to tap in whenever you see that. Turn your notifications on, so when we're live, you'll know and you can tap in.
Always gonna know we're live on YouTube and Twitch.
We'll be able to see your chat. So please don't be afraid.
If you have a question, you know where to drop it. Whew. All right. What a week it's been. When were we last here? I think we were last here on Wednesday, I think. Last week, sometime last week.
Last week.
And since then, a certain Arsenal have dropped from title contenders to, well,
pretenders.
What do you think? I wasn't gonna say it first this time, but hey,
pretenders.
I've always said they were never contenders. They were always
pretenders. Thank you.
Always been pretenders, and you can only pretend so much before you start getting exposed. Very fraudulent team. In fact, I am officially putting Arsenal Football Club on fraud watch. If we have at the end of this episode, we're gonna make all our nominations for fraud watch.
Yes,
it's been a while.
We should. It's been enough games.
Yeah, So yeah, guys, anything to say on the behalf of Arsenal? They drew at Liverpool. They beat up Preston North End, and then they lost to Newcastle in the league and lost to Inter in the Champions League. Playing, might I say, some haram football, like haram ball. Like, this is not. I know Arteta has been saying he's Jose now. He's taken from, but this is not Jose football. Jose football is winning football. Jose football. It don't matter if you get a red card. It don't matter if you go down 1-0. You still win. You put the ball away. Last game they had 46 cross. You know what? I'll double check that. But it was a crazy amount of crosses. For a team that plays beautiful football, so-called beautiful football, what's happening? Is it injuries that they're gonna blame this time?
A wise man once said, "Arsenal is like the chicken that ran across the street blindfolded and still couldn't get hit."
Wait.
The thing is, it's not like I didn't say that this is who they are.
It was 46. Continue.
More crosses than a church. Yeah. And what I think it was Jamie Carragher that he clearly outlined how they've been playing this season and how they've pretty much regressed to. I can't believe I'm saying regress because I have so much respect for this guy. But I'm gonna use what the pundits are using, even though I don't believe this. They've regressed to Jose style football. Apparently. Well,
disclaimer, if it was Jose style football, they would be winning, they wouldn't be losing. Okay. So they've regressed lower than Jose football.
Thank you. Thank you. Because that's what Jamie Carragher said. And I just wanted to be like, Jamie, you showed your work, but you arrived at the wrong answer.
No, no.
They're lower.
That's what happens when
than
you
Jokic.
plagiarize other people's homework, and the people you're plagiarizing not didn't hadn't finished writing their answer down, and you thought,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
You just looked off like you barely just got a quick peek and you're like, oh, okay. And then
yeah, like you didn't know that the quiz was the answers were in different order, and then you copied it down, and then you thought you were gonna pass. Like no, 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 it doesn't work like that. You can't just start playing this
mm-mm.
football and think it's gonna work. You should have been thought about this, Arteta. What happened to your plan? What
I
happened
mean,
to the 5 year plan?
actually, I would argue with you. He did. He actually did. He signed a center back and he signed a CDM. And
Well, wait a
guess who?
second.
Wait. Guess who the fans and everybody else were saying we need
That's number 9.
okay.
Number 9.
What did he do? He signed a center back and a CDM, telling
Look,
you he was going to do clearly what is being put on the pitch against Inter and against Newcastle and against Liverpool. And the fans have been crying out. I've even heard some Arsenal pundits say Arteta is starting to be ETH 2.0. I'm like,
wow, wow. Chill,
whoa.
chill, chill.
Chill.
Don't invoke that name on Art. Even I wouldn't put that on Arteta, man. I wouldn't look that is crazy. I think that is even crazier than
But think about it. ETH has still won more trophies than Arteta has.
yes, in 2 years, 2.5. Yeah, we want to. They have the Mickey Mouse shield, but yeah, like I wouldn't even go as far. That's
So
just
does
that.
Arsenal. That's one of Arsenal's trophies. Right.
Community Shield is their only trophy, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, and the FA Cup, and the FA Cup, and the FA
FA
Cup.
Cup and
Yeah,
FA Cup against us, obviously.
yeah. But I think calling Arteta ETH 2.0 is even worse than saying Arteta out because that is insane. That is just that
Yeah,
is bad.
I have
That
heard some
no
pundits say Arteta out
no like the
already.
Arsenal fans, the ones that do it for the clicks. Arteta
Yeah,
out?
I have
Are you
heard.
okay? And this was after the first loss. This wasn't even like after they lost two. This was back when like I think they were drawing. Let me see who they draw against. Just like Arteta was just crazy. Like ain't no way it's that serious, bro. Oh, it was after Newcastle. Yeah, like man, like look Arsenal. Like Ezra said it's not Ezra, Patrick Evra. Patrick
Oh,
Evra said
yeah.
Arsenal are like Netflix. You keep waiting for next season and the next season and the next season. And when it arrives, you're still waiting for the next season. Because Arteta had a 5 year plan. We're in year 5. We're in year 5, and this is what we're getting. This is the finale. This was the build up, and
Well,
it makes sense that Adu is gone now because he committed a crime by not signing on number 9 this
I
window.
guess apparently he went to Nottingham Forest. So
Yeah, and he goes to Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest is looking pretty good, man. They're looking pretty good, man.
I mean, they have been campaigning Edu out for the longest time. They finally got what they wanted.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that last straw was just like, why can't they sign a 9? Why?
Is this
Like I said, not easy to find, but it's like
what would our fellow Arsenal friend Emmanuel call this step? Is this step
this
12?
is stage. This is five.
Stage 5.
It's
Thank
stage
you.
5, man. This is stage 5 right here. I'm like, this is it. Well, I mean, I don't know what he was expecting.
You
I
must
knew what was gonna
trust
come.
the process. This is we're
Look,
only stage 3 and we're already challenging for title. Oh, happen with stage 4 and 5.
Yeah, see, stage five. Stage four was challenge. Stage five is win. It has to be because what's higher than challenge has to be win. And you know he doesn't even believe when you ask him, "What are you going to win?" Crickets, crickets. But anyways, me personally, in Arteta we
I
trust.
believe
I believe
we
in
have
Arteta.
lost
No, no,
our
you're still here.
compatriot.
No, no.
Yeah, he'll be back
Wait,
soon.
hold up.
But yeah,
No.
Arsenal.
Wait, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Testing 1, 2. Yeah, we're back. We're back. But yeah, as I was saying, in Arteta, I
Yeah,
trust. Give him 5 more years. Extend the contract. But honestly, the easiest thing they can do is just go out and buy a striker in January. Like King Kai will not save you. Okay? I am sorry. King Kai, Jesus, corners, set pieces will not save you. You need a striker who can score. And if not, it's gonna be even funny because even in the Banta era, it was funnier. But I think it will be funnier now because they're actually good enough too, but they still won't. It's like the excuses are gone. But yeah, look, I want them to sign a striker too because they're saying, hey, that's the last thing they need. All right, let's see what happens.
let's see. Time will tell.
Hey, another team, Man City, after going unbeaten for the longest, have lost not one, not two, but three. Three in a row.
Yes,
How
they
did
have.
we get here? Is this the end? What is going on? Losing the Spurs in the EFL Cup, I can understand. Resting. It's your bogey team at their crib, but losing to Bournemouth. Okay, Bournemouth are good. Bournemouth are good, but then getting
Not bad.
destroyed
They're not a bad
by
team.
Sporting CP. It's not looking good at all. At all, Zach. What do you think?
Nope.
What do you think is going on with them?
Yeah, I think I lost you again. Anyways, Man City, as much
No.
as we want to get all worried about them, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. I don't think there's one little bit to worry about.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, Man City will be all right. Don't you worry.
Is it me?
Um, I honestly think that so here's my take on Man City, right? Pep Guardiola is experimenting. Okay, here's why. He he has been playing all these players that we've never heard of their names. Uh what was that? There was some kid Posey, Poozy, I think. I forget but I know his last name is like Poozy or something. But and I remember when he came on the pitch, I think it was for the Bournemouth game or one of the Champions League games that they lost. Um, one of our compatriots, Marcus, was going off in the group chat. Oh my God, who is this kid? Who is this kid? Blah blah blah. But I guarantee you, probably one of those kids, come later in the season, is gonna be a very vital asset to them. And yes, I'm saying it, to them winning the Premier League this season. Yes, I still believe that Man City will indeed win the Premier League this season. I am booking it right now. So, say what you will about them. Oh my God, they've lost 3 in a row. Oh my God, Rodri's injured. No Kevin De Bruyne. But mark my words. Man City will, well, they don't really need to rise from the phoenix from the ashes because they were never in any ashes. I mean, they're still just fine. I still think they can win their group. You know, they're still in top four. They're second, right behind Liverpool with 23 points. Liverpool has 25 points. They've played the same amount of games. I mean, what's funny is Nottingham Forest is right behind them. Strange, strange, strange times we live in. But either way, nah. I'm not worried about them. They'll be fine. So y'all can go ahead and think that, oh my God, he's crazy. He's going on one of his delusional rants again. Nah, nah, nah. And I've always said this every season about Man City. It's just Pep doing Pep things. You know? He just figures it out. He finds another way. They've won the Premier League without a striker. Get that, get that. Aguero injured. No Gabriel Jesus. Before Haaland's time, they've won the Premier League without a striker. I think they'll be just fine. I mean, I'm not sure if Rodri is coming back. Expected to be back this year, but even if he's not, Kovacic has really stepped up for them. So, obviously the golden boy Haaland is still there. England's favorite son Phil Foden is still there. As much as I like to call him phony Phil Foden, but hey, he produced for them last season, so there's no reason to think that he won't do the same this season. You know, we'll just have to wait and see what becomes of them. You know, so, but it's Man City. I'm telling you, you know, it's Pep. It's Etihad. It's Manchester. They'll be fine. You know. Yeah. But moving on to a different part of Manchester. That is Manchester United versus Chelsea. In the I mean, I would say it was a bloodbath, but it wasn't really because it was like from my opinion watching the game, I believe Manchester United dominated that game. Maybe not from straight start to finish, but they kind of dominated the first half. And then we kind of found a little bit of footing the first part of the second half. But yeah, after that, we just didn't look like we were any kind of dangerous at all. We didn't look like creating anything. We didn't look like getting in any kind of possession game or anything like that. We just did not look that much more dangerous than our opponent. And sorry to say, but that was disappointing as a Chelsea fan. That was very, very disappointing. I thought that we should have had a much, much better result. I thought that I thought Jackson was pretty much in no man's land out there, but it really wasn't his fault because we barely had the ball that much, even though the stats say we had more possession technically, but it was all useless possession because we didn't have the ball in any place of the field that really mattered for too long. We didn't have the ball in dangerous positions for too long. So at the end of the day, if you don't have the ball in dangerous positions enough in attacking areas enough, you're not really creating that many chances. And when we do get in attacking areas, it's just like bad crosses, miscommunication, giving the ball away easily, cheaply. Um, just not even taking our time to look up for the right pass, getting in each other's way. It just doesn't look cohesive enough in front. But that's just how the Premier League goes. I mean, Man U look like absolute trash under ETH. And he's back.
Technical difficulties weren't gonna stop me. Xfinity, there's blood on your hands. There's blood on. I fixed it. There's okay. There's blood on your hands, Xfinity, because what? Never
Yeah.
let me down before, ever. But anyways, where were we?
We have moved on to we're in the middle of Chelsea versus Man United game. And
Damn,
I'll give
I
it
did.
a spiel. No, you arrived just in time because I just finished giving my spiel on what I felt about the game. But you can start us off at Caicedo's goal.
Whew, Caicedo. Oh my God, He has beaten all of the fraud allegations. Magnificent, saving us when we needed it. Long may it continue. Dropping eights and nines out of tens consecutively, winning the ball back, being compared to Kante, doing things only Kante has done. I love it. I love to see it. Hopefully, it can keep going strong. Let's keep going, Caicedo. But I will leave the other, his former partner in crime, until the end of this episode. But there is one person in particular that I cannot forgive. Enzo Maresca. What the hell was that? What was that against Newcastle? What the hell was that? And what was that against Man U? You can't beat Man U? You literally sacrificed the Newcastle game and rested those players for the Man U game, and you still didn't win. You sacrificed a trophy just to draw. Unforgivable, man. Unforgivable. Like no, you need to do better, honestly. Because the same way I have criticized coaches for making the wrong starting lineups and not having mentality and losing or not losing opportunities to win trophies and not being able to win because of their coaching decisions is the same way I'm going to criticize you. And I'll say, hey, we might be in top four. We might be top of the conference league, but the EFL Cup was a chance to win a trophy finally. We're starving. And the fact that you lost that game and then you go on to not win, that's a mark on your record, man. And I'm not gonna forget. Hopefully, you can redeem yourself throughout the season. But I'm me personally, I'm not gonna forgive you until you either win something or you do something else. You gotta redeem yourself, man. That 8-0, great. Even though it was against Eastern European farmers, but good. 8-0. We didn't concede a goal. Good. Can't complain. And next game is Arsenal. So this is your chance. Enzo Maresca, this is your chance to redeem yourself. Win. Win that game. Win that game and all is forgiven.
Uh,
Lose. Is it away? Are we home or away that game? Let me see.
I mean, I just think it's funny um that you know we're only fourth because of Arsenal's downfalls. So even our fourth place looks fraudulent right now, to be
But
honest with
we're also only fourth because Nottingham Forest are playing
you. Yeah, but
Arsenal.
if Arsenal had won their games they're supposed to win,
Yeah.
yeah. So either whatever Nottingham Forest doesn't matter. Because if Arsenal had won whatever games, we wouldn't even be. Yeah.
But
So,
the thing is, if we had won against Man U, we'd be right up there with Arsenal.
but no, we'll be actually above Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, we'd be
We're,
above Nottingham
yeah,
Forest, same points as Arsenal if they
exactly.
won. So it's
So
like it's looking good, but beat Arsenal, and you won't hear any more criticism from me. Our last game to them, we lost 5-0. All right, at the Emirates. This one is at the Bridge too. So we got a great record at the Bridge nowadays. Just win. You gotta kick the dying Arsenal goats while they're down. You know, the goats ran headfirst into a brick wall and thought it was strong enough to go through the brick wall, and now the goat is meh meh on the floor. Kick the goats while it's down and win that game. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, just
Oh,
win.
yeah, I forgot I was the one with the topics. What we got next? Um,
Fulham, Bournemouth. Fulham, Bournemouth.
yes, you got Fulham and Bournemouth up next. Think Bournemouth are also high up on the table. I know they're 10th. Why are we talking about them? And Fulham are ninth. Wait, why are we talking about Fulham and Bournemouth? Can they continue their performances?
Probably never really been this high. I think didn't Fulham finish seventh last season? So
I mean,
Fulham,
this is par for course for those teams.
yeah.
Like this
But
is.
this is high for Bournemouth. I'll give them that. But Fulham, nah, Fulham should be at least eighth.
I mean, they're ninth though. They're right there. Fulham,
Should be where they're. Yeah, they're
Bournemouth finished 12th last season, so they're
better. That's why I'm saying this
two
is
places ahead.
yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I
But
mean, there's improvement. Is there
I
anything easy?
pretty much expect them to finish at around there this season.
Yeah, and this is a Bournemouth team. I don't know what performance is good because they've lost 3 in a row in the league.
Everton performance. It was bad for 90 minutes and then it was good for 3 minutes. They came back and won that game.
Oh wait! I was looking at the wrong table. I was looking at last season's table.
Uh,
Uh
yeah. So
oh, well,
they're better. They're better this season.
yeah. I mean, okay, I know why it's on the topic list. It's because they beat Man City that they're on the topic list. But all right, well, they drew at Aston Villa. They beat Arsenal. Ooh, they beat Arsenal. Whoa. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, they beat Arsenal, Man City, and drew at Aston Villa.
I mean, it took Nkunku to like channel his inner Messi slash Ronaldo R9 to pull off that victory at Bournemouth.
Yeah. No, it's like their record is balanced. 4-3-3, same as Fulham, 4-3-3. Well, I mean, if they want to keep going up the table, like any good team, they gotta be consistent and win and not lose. So
Okay, before we move up, we I don't know why Marcus would not do this, but I have a feeling he does not want to validate my guy Morgan Gibbs White of Nottingham Forest, whose team is third place. Why are we not talking about Nottingham Forest and Morgan Gibbs White?
I right,
Why are we not putting Morgan Gibbs White on their team more? I've been on this bandwagon train for how many years now, Shex?
At least two.
Two. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I think the problem is like we just hate when you're right.
I know, I know, I know, I know. It happens too much. It happens too much. At this point, I know, but I'm sorry, man. I've been waiting for this to really talk about like actually how good he is and how well like this team just gels like with as Nuno Espirito Santos philosophy. I
Hmm.
mean, they barely changed that many players since he joined.
No, they.
They probably had like a few buys over the summer, but they didn't have. And Chris Wood, oh my god, I didn't know he had goals in him like that. My goodness gracious, he's second behind Erling Haaland.
Mm.
So I'm like, yo, this man, that team is looking really good, man.
Yeah, I
They're
gotta give them props.
really
They're playing well. They like there's nobody like that can say, oh, they deserve to be where they are. Great
yep.
record once. All the top three have only lost once, and it's like, oh, four draws. But at the end of the day, it's much better than losing. Losing, that's still 4 points that put them there, and their wins. Hudson Odoi has been balling out. Do they have Ola Aina in their squad now?
They
Ola
do have
Aina squad, they got bits and pieces, that they scraped together, and hey, they must have gotten the type of players that Spirito wanted. At least they might not be the biggest stars or the most expensive, but they're technical enough to play this football, and I love to see it for them. Wow, they have three Nigerians in the squad. You know what? I am on the Nottingham Forest bandwagon. Actually, four, because Hudson Odoi is technically one of us. So I am on the Espiro Nottingham Forest train. I have officially hopped on the bandwagon. I had to do it, and yeah, I'll
yeah.
be enough for them. Hopefully, I think did we play them yet?
We already played them. We tied them. That was Caicedo's
Yeah,
worst game.
yeah. We did. Yeah, no.
We should have lost, but Sanchez actually had his best game. And Caicedo had his worst game. But
But
so if so since Caicedo has been having back great games, and then Sanchez has been having back terrible games. So that means that when Caicedo have a terrible game, which is due to come, as based on
then
stats,
Sanchez has to have a good break game
have a great
to
game.
pair up with.
So
Mm,
yeah,
might be cooking. You might be cooking. Look, before we run out of time, I don't know how many topics we have left.
that was our last topic.
Was it? It
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
No. Talk about
Fulham. Oh, Arsenal in
one,
the Champions League.
1 second. Let me just do this.
Okay. While he's coming back, so there's certain London teams that in the European competitions had some performances that were alarming. One London team, for example, had the best half in an important European competition ever in 47 years. While another London team had a tough game against a very good Italian side and lost. While the third London team played against, yes, I'll name drop him, a certain Nigerian strikers team called Victor Osimhen and lost. So that team is Spurs. Yes.
Ever Spursy. Who they
I
ever
don't think so.
like?
I don't think so.
And I put y'all down for winning the Europa League. This is not how you win the Europa
Oh
League.
no. No, 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 no,
This might be
no.
y'all's year. Like, come on,
No,
this is season two. Don't be like Arsenal where they say, "Oh, this is our
no.
season," and then don't disappoint me like that.
You did
You
not
let
put them down
Osimhen.
to win no cup, no title. It's been 5,000. I'm gonna we need to check this first Twitter.
We
Why
need
are you doing this to yourself?
since we
It's been over 5,000 days since they've won a title. That's I think 1,000 days is 3 years. So 5,000 days.
it's been 6,101 days.
Oh my god.
My God, it's 16 years. Oh my God, 16.7 years. Oh Lord, man, I'm going on top of their toilet bowl stadium, and I'm doing a flip. Like, nah, ain't no way, ain't no way. Like, Spurs,
Yo,
come on, guys, come on. Like,
but I understand why someone would bet on them because it should be like a minus
yeah,
16,000
yeah.
to
It'll be like a plus 5,000 to win the trophy.
yo. Which is why when Big Ange was bold enough to say, oh yeah, in my second season, I always win 2 trophies. I'm like,
How many second
that's
seasons have he even had? Two? Like, you've never heard of Spurs before. Like, you know how many decorated coaches have arrived and they haven't been able to win here?
till this day, Jose Mourinho has a gripe with Spurs. That's the only club he has a gripe with. Roma, he won. He won the first Conference League title. Till this day, Antonio Conte has a gripe with Spurs. Look at how his Napoli team is doing with Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay there in midfield.
Bruh.
Spurs,
Shame on
they're
you,
hopeless.
Spurs. Y'all need to do better, man. It's
You can't even say they need to do better because this is the best they can do. Honestly,
honestly, it kind of is, man. Kind of.
they're hopeless.
If you want to win, you got to do better than this. Man. Like, this is just like, I'm getting tired. You know, where are they in the league, anyways?
You know,
I don't
in
even
a
know,
very
man.
Spursy position.
Yeah, they're in the Spursy seventh position.
Yeah, I figured they were seventh.
Yeah,
I didn't even have to
I mean, you can't expect
back
much
it
from
up.
Spurs, but hey, Big Ange has given them hope, so maybe, but probably not.
The High Line gave them hope.
Probably not. I mean, good football, right? They're playing great football, right? They losing 3-2, but it's great football. Like Marcus would say, that's all that matters, right? You know, all that matters is good football.
That's all that matters.
No,
Well,
no, no.
for them, yes,
According to
yeah.
Marcus.
For Spurs, yeah. At
Yeah.
this point, just play good football and sell some jerseys, brother.
I know if Pep was playing the prime Man City football, but still losing, he would say, okay, maybe we need to change something. So, yeah, well, to wrap up, we got more games on the weekends. Highlights of this weekend, well, at least the bigger games are Liverpool, Aston Villa, and on Sunday, Chelsea, Arsenal. Um,
The big one.
those are the two games I'd like to, give some quick predictions on. We once again forgot to nominate our frauds, but you know what? Next episode we'll start with
Yeah,
that.
definitely. We can start with that next episode.
So, Liverpool, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool keep marching on. We haven't talked about Liverpool in this game. I mean, in this episode. So, that's my prediction. Maybe I would like to see Arsenal Villa actually win. That's what I want to happen, or I would like to see, but Liverpool. And then the Chelsea game. I think this is another draw, honestly. They're going to disappoint me again, even though I want them to win. It's at home. We have a good record there. I think, we'll do enough to drag Arsenal down into the mud and maybe have some dark arts of our own. But Maresca's defense is still very suspect. If Kai Havertz scores against us, like, that's all I ask. Don't lose. And don't let Kai Havertz score. That's it. Do whatever you want. Also, I want Sterling to have. I want him to start against us, so
Right.
more chance of winning.
He might have to.
Like I've been telling him, start. Please just start all three of them: Kai, Jorginho, and Sterling. They'll want to show up against us.
But what he should do, honestly, though, is put Saka behind. Do what we did with Cole Palmer. Say screw it. Put Saka behind Kai and let him do his thing, and then put Sterling on the right,
You Martinelli on the left. That
and
could work.
that frees up even Odegaard to be himself more.
Wait, Odegaard is
Because
injured, bro.
he's not coming back.
No, he's
Not.
out for a while.
He's still out.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
he's
Yeah, but so yeah, then you really have nothing to lose. It's my advice to Arteta, just someone, and
Wait,
I
is
was
Odegaard
not
back? Okay, he's
even
he's back now? Did he come back from injury? I thought
I
he was out
think
for
I saw
longer.
something that he's on his way back. Like he was in training this week. I saw something like that.
Oh yeah, he's back in training 2 days ago. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he was out for longer.
So even if Odegaard is back or he's out, you got to, if you want to maximize on the kid's goal output, you got to put him in front of goal, which means moving him to the middle. And then put Sterling out there. I still think you can get a couple good years out of Sterling, man. Ulterior
Not
motive.
again,
I'm
bro.
trying to raise his value so we can sell him. But either way, I still think you can get a couple good years out of Sterling. So put Sterling out there. You know, you got Saka, put him behind King Kai, as they want to call him, and then see how it goes. But yeah, fortunately, my compatriots' Wi-Fi is just not cooperative today. So, with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful day. I guess night for us, maybe day for some of you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you all for watching.